We are yet again. Some stuff has changed for the better. However, I'm kind of starting to lose my mind with the inefficiencies I've got going on. And I'll start it with my fuel issue. We don't obviously have coal power yet because we don't have that unlocked. So we're still using solid biofuel, which is going into this. Here's my problem. I need faster conveyor belts so bad because it's just, this is the bottleneck here. I've got all the biofuel or biomass, but I don't have a way to get it into these faster. I mean, I'm having to work around this stupid ore vein here too, because why not? Oops. I guess one solution is, it's a temporary one, but I'm just gonna, and I don't even know if this will work, but what if I were to just, hang on, it's bugging me. Look, you just feed straight into that, and let's just not split the difference, and I'll take half of this and just put it in the other one for now. This is obviously not the best way to do this, because we're doing it by hand, and that's kind of what you don't want to do in this game, is anything by hand. Everything needs to be automated. Let's see now if it can fill it up faster than it makes it, or is it still going to be too slow? Okay, now it's 1-to-1. Okay, that's good. But of course, this needs to be split in order to feed. I'm not gonna pick all that up. Oh, I am. Okay. So I need to. This is. Oh boy, oy vey, as they say. So yeah, basically, more or less here, I suppose. Have that go into there. Have that go into there. Have another constructor here. With that going into there. Have it making biomass. And having the container. Don't really. Well, it looks terrible, but it might work. So have that there, and then put the grass in here. And connect it to power. Okay. So again, I still think the bottleneck is the leaves. I think this is a 1-to-1, right? Yeah, 1-to-1. So I couldn't overclock this to make it go faster anyways, because the leaves are coming in just fast enough for this to be at a 1-to-1 ratio. So this will slowly fill into both of these, but they are probably going to feed out much quicker. Yeah, these will feed out into these much quicker, but these are at least 1-to-1 for the time being. Which are both feeding into this, which is creating my solid biofuel, which is going into all of these generators here. All of these generators, of course, are powering these two ore refineries. This one here is kind of just whatever. Most of it's coming out of this one. But as you can see, this one just feeds into a merger. Both of these merge and go into a splitter, which feeds into those 3 smelters, which feeds into 6 constructors, which feeds into a few more constructors and assemblers. Long story short, this line is making
this is ridiculous.
Iron plates, and the iron plates are the bottleneck here, and that's because I don't have a smart. I don't have a smart splitter. And the bottleneck is right here on that. Actually, no, I could overclock this, I suppose. It's full. Is this one overclocked? Okay, I don't know if... I think if I do this, it's just going to go the other way around. But anyway, that'll make some plates a little faster. But I'm pretty sure that'll just... By doing that, this is probably just going to empty out, and then it's going to be waiting on that. I'm not sure. But it's not a huge deal. It's definitely not the most efficient setup. But this is making reinforced iron plates. This is making rotors, which we needed 50 of in order to get our next milestone. So we're ready for that. Over here, I redid the copper setup. Oh man, this one's full. I'm gonna take those. So this one's making cable. This one, oh man. They're both so full. This one's got 2 though, I think. Yeah. Cable, copper wire, and this one is making the copper sheets. So that's fantastic. I kind of doubled up on the copper sheets thing here, but I don't think that it's being smelted as fast as... Yeah, I could overclock that, I suppose, which I probably should do that, because they're all inefficient. Like, you see where the bottleneck is here. It's these machines on those machines on that side. Let me go grab a thing.
Yes, well done.
I think I have 1 power cell left, and I'll overclock that for the copper sheets, because I'm going to need a lot of copper sheets later for something. I don't remember what, but I do know that I'm going to need them. Presents go in there, also that goes in there, and give me the one, what are they called, power shards, yeah, not cells. I'll run over here real quick. I did do a little bit of inventory-ish stuff here. It's not a lot. It definitely is not a lot. There we go. That's already full. Wonderful. I'll just keep going up, I suppose. Okay. But real quick, while we're here, let's go ahead and turn in on this. So boom, boom, and boom. So this will be level 2 done. Not
reached.
exactly excited about the jump pads, but
high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Alright, so yeah, this is a huge bottleneck going into these 2 constructors here. And it's because this forge is just, or smelter is just not fast enough. Let's do this. I don't think our power is an issue over here. 47 to 60, no, it's okay. So that'll speed this up a little bit, which will help produce more copper wire faster. So that's good. And this is making the rotors not at a great pace. I'm pretty sure there's a bottleneck here too. Yeah, it's the screws. So over here it's the screws. And as you can see, the rods are there, so it's just the machine that could be improved here, but I don't have another power shard, so that's not going to matter. This is just making screws for the heck of it. I mean, I could always, like, you know, I could always take this and do this, but that's stupid because it's not efficient at all to do it by hand like that. So we're not going to do it that way. And of course over here, like I said, it's making reinforced iron plates. The iron plates here are the bottleneck. Actually, no, it might be 1-to-1 now since I put since I overclocked the machine. Let's see. 9, 10, and 11, 12. Okay, cool. It's 1-to-1. Perfect. So overclocking that back there was a good idea. That fixed it. But I don't know if it permanently fixed it, because if we go back here and look at those plates now that are coming into here, oh, it's still at 100. Okay, so maybe not. I thought that it would pull this down, but it did not. So never mind. Let's go turn in all this copper we got. I need to put it in a container. So I mean, obviously, right now the big thing is coal. I would love to get coal power at some point, because you know it's taking up so much of my time and resources. Having to worry about that, because you know power is everything in this game. You lose power and everything becomes a manual experience. This is just a temporary little 3-piece setup I made to get rid of all the wood and turn it into biomass for me. Because I did take the chainsaw and I cut down a few trees there and there. I was just trying to clean the place up. Oh, there's a thing right there. Let's go grab that. I was trying to just clean things up. Oh yeah, I also you can probably tell, I redid the limestone. I have 2 limestone things going right there, and it's all feeding into 1 container. But I went from miner into 3 constructors instead of just 1 to 1. So it's miner, 3, and into 1. So we tripled our production on limestone, and I did the exact same thing here. Miner in the back, and then constructor. And even with 3 constructors, there's not a huge downtime on it. It's, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know if it's the, yeah. So it's the miner itself is the bottleneck there, but that's okay because it was way too fast with just 1, and with 3, it's not a big deal. Just much that. Oh wait, I was supposed to see. I already forgot. I was supposed to spread this out among the 2, so that's. There we go. Okay. All right. I want to get that power slug up here. And then we can go select a second. Oh yeah, this weird jump that I failed last time. And I'm probably going to fail again. Hooah! Yes. Been running around doing a lot of this off camera. A lot of this right here. Sounded like a snake. Oh, it was that thing. Ah! Don't hurt me. I just want the slug. I don't know where the slug is. No! Water. Okay. Man, that stinks. Where was it? Oh, I was almost there. And we'll go back around. We'll try again. But yeah, I mean, things are quite organized. I'm very happy with the layout that I've got going. Of course, I don't have anything on the ground right now as far as like a factory floor to make it look better, but I'm going to hold off on that until later. I personally don't care about having a factory floor. It does look nicer, I suppose, but it's not, to me, it's not imperative by any means. Okay. All right, this time let's focus more on where we're going and less on the gathering of flowers. I really just want to get the slug. There it is. Okay. You know what? While we're up here, let me just run around and see if we see anything else. Because I do not come up here very often. I actually haven't been up here at all. I haven't done a whole lot of exploration, to be honest with you. We've kind of stuck to the starting area thus far. Ooh. That is dangerous. Caterium! I don't think I've got Caterium yet.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay. Whatever you say. Ugh, God, I could do that all day. I could run around and gather leaves all day long. It's a curse. Yeah, I'll be glad when we get the jetpack, or at least the jump boots or something, so we can just have a little more maneuverability. Because this is getting old.
A baby could have found this.
Yes. I've heard every line that she has to say about picking up presents a million times. There's only like 4 of them. Yeah, it's probably that's like 5 or 6, but I've heard them all. Let's put it that way. Alright, I don't see any more slugs, unfortunately. And we've gone full circle, so. I haven't touched this yet, just because I've already got 2 other limestone things going.
unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alright. Yeah, there's a few things I hadn't gathered yet, and that was one of them. I saw it, and I was like, well, you know, I'll wait and grab it on camera, because why not?
Do we need that?
No, we don't, but I'm gonna gather it anyways, because it's just in our human nature.
A baby could have found this.
Alright, so we did get a slug, which we can turn into a power shard. There we go. And now, let's look at this. So, okay, I think we have to do the space elevator at this point, right? I'm assuming that's why these are locked. I want to say that's how it was last time, but I honestly can't remember. Space elevator. Oh, yeah. That's actually, we probably have all that stuff, to be honest with you. So, let me drop off the leaves we just picked up, and then we'll get that done. Because we absolutely have enough of that stuff. Nope. Leaves. Go back here. There we go. Oh, I should have put that stuff in the MAM, but I forgot. That's fine. We're heading back over there anyways. So for the space elevator, we need more limestone, that, and that. I think I've got all of that just sitting over there at the base. Oh yeah, look at all that fuel. Hell yeah. I'll have to go around and disperse the fuel later. But I am glad we do have an excess of it, because it's going to mean that the base can kind of do its own thing while I go AFK later. Man, here we go. Let's see here. Caterium. Perfect.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
I see. I think I have, yeah, I got some nuts. Might as well do all these while we're here.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I didn't even unlock that for me. That's weird. That's fine.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Plates, rods, and copper. Plates. Just a bunch of plates. Plates. Alright. Time to build this giant-ass space elevator that's definitely not going to be in the way no matter where I put it. I just wonder... God, it is. It's absolutely going to be in the way no matter where it goes. Let me at least try to clean out this stuff before I put it down. It's so big. As she said. I mean, it's not a big deal to tear it down and move it, but it's just annoying that it's so large that it's just very much in the way. I get that it has to reach all the way to space. I understand. I mean, that's fair. If something's going to have to go all the way to space, then it probably should have a very large foundation so that it doesn't just fucking fall over, or, you know, you risk something crazy happening. It's probably a little overkill taking all this stuff up, but it's an excuse. It's an excuse for me to do it, so I'm not gonna pass it up. It will be nice once I finally have coal, though, because then I won't have to worry about gathering any more leaves and doing anything like this anymore. I know you can chainsaw stuff and it'll automatically gather an area of it around you, but I don't think it's faster than this. It might be, but I'm not convinced that it is. So I'm just going to do it by hand. Alright. Good enough. Let's get this thing on the ground. Is it going to go through that pole? Or that thing? Oh, maybe it's not. I hope it doesn't, because it's going to look weird if it does. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Complete phase 1. Set phasers to fun, Miss Tuxie. That's not what I meant to do. I thought there was a way to zoom, but I don't remember what it was or is. Now, to make those plates, I'm thinking I need an assembler, right?
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new
Reinforced
tiers
iron
with more
plates
advanced
and
technologies
rotor.
to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
I couldn't tell what I needed to make it because the fucking dialogue was covering it up on the bottom corner of the screen down there. But, yeah, so one rotor, one plate, and we only need 50 of them. That's not bad. So, here's the rotors. Here's the plates. I suppose I could technically... It's going to be a little out of the way, but if I angle it over here... I could just do this. I think this is the one that has the iron plates in it. Oh, rotors, and that has iron plates. Question is, can this... Do you have any power to spare, my friend? Oh, you're full, but you're not. Let's see, what do we got going on here? 17 out of 30. I forget, what do you draw? Okay, don't tell me, fine. We'll find out together. 15. That's too much. I think. Yeah, that's too much. I could just add it to the other grid, I think. I don't think that's too much. Is it? Shouldn't be. We had quite a bit to spare on this power grid. Let's check and see. 124 out of 150. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Alright, let me go ahead and pop a shard into you. I'll speed you up a little bit. And we should have the 50 of those that we need right quick. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Can't even see anything hardly. I wonder if I could turn the brightness up a hair. Let me look at that. I guess it would be under video. Gamma? I guess it is gamma. It's at 2 right now. What if we try 2.5? That may not affect the actual recording at all. Now that I think about it, because G-forces are yeah. Well, the shadow play is weird a lot of times. Mark it. Let's see. Like, what is this? 20 minutes in? 25 minutes in? I'll have to try to check that in post. It's a lot brighter for me, but I don't know if it's any brighter for the viewer. You. It may not be. And these are going to take a minute to make, I can tell you that much. So, just so I don't have to chill over here and watch, let's just head off and do something else. It's almost... It's actually, like, almost too bright, to be honest with you. I don't want it to be that crazy. There. 2.25 is a happy medium, I feel. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I should probably distribute some fuel, because that's going to be an issue later. Should also probably put some of this in there and grab the rest of this. That's gonna be the biggest thing, is getting the coal going. If we can get coal power going, that'd be fantastic. Unfortunately, I can neither look for coal yet, but I also cannot... Well, that's the big thing. I can't look for it yet, but I don't know where it is. And it might not even be close. It might be so far away it's stupid.
Yes, yes. Well done.
Which is kind of what I'm worried about, to be honest. Okay, so that's all but one. That's a little over one. Put this there. There we go. Okay, and then we'll fill this up. That's the annoying thing, is just... I need Mark III lines so badly. I need Mark III. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. I want it. Because I can, like, even doing that changes nothing. I would have to overclock it, but then overclock would just be too fast, and it would just eat it all until it's back to being where it's waiting on that to feed it into it. And, you know, it's the same problem, just repeated. But, whatever. Okay, so we have a lot. Oh my gosh, we have so much fuel. Let's go distribute this amongst the other generators. 'Cause this one's kind of low. So you get 2. That'll go for a while. Because look, it's 4 per minute, right? So in 50 minutes, this will be empty. So that's 50 minutes, 50, 50. That's 150 minutes right there. And you know, 60 minutes in an hour, So that's a little over 2.5 hours, closer to 3 given that other partial stack. So that's 3 hours of, you know, Ambrose can go AFK, and this place will run itself. There we go. And those were still, yeah, those were kind of getting low. This is the one we topped off earlier, right?
Ho ho, oh whatever.
Yeah. This was the bottleneck earlier, but it's probably, yeah, it's doing way better now. It's not sitting on 0. That's good. I'll put some more fuel in this. 16. 16. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 for you. Okay. I should probably empty a bunch of these, to be honest with you. Well, no, not that. That one's not as full as I thought it was. So right here, the bottleneck is... Okay, there is no bottleneck. It's 1 to 1. Okay, that's good. So that's going fine. This is just producing screws that are just sitting here. That's okay. This is making the rotors, and the bottleneck on the rotors is... The bottleneck on the rotors here is the screws. And it's just a production issue, it looks like, because this has got an excess of screw, or an excess of rods, but not enough screws. So that's the issue there. You know, if I could tie this and this in and have them both feeding into that assembler, that would be fucking great, but I don't have the space for that. I could come right out with this. Have that... I don't have the room, I don't think, for that. That's gonna be weird. I would have to put a merger here where this and this feed into the same thing, and then that feeds into that. And I don't think I have the space for that. I would love to do it though, but I don't think it's possible. Right there. That's probably too sharp an angle. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is this has to go back around. This somehow has to go back around over to here. It's too sharp. It's too much. I can't do it. It's... I gotta figure something else out. Give me that for now. I'll get that out of the way. Give me that again. I really, really would love to be able to do this, though. I should probably go backwards then, right? That would make the most sense. That's as sharp as I can go with that. It's gonna look it's gonna look stupid, I understand, but that's not the point. The point is efficiency. So yeah, so that into that, that into that, that. Fuck me. Oh god, it looks so bad, but it works. Oh, it looks so... I just don't have enough space. I would have to pick this up and scoot this all down for this to work. But the rotors are sitting in here. And I need the rotors to sit in here. Oh my god, I could just kill this line and scoot it further up, though. That's what I'm gonna do, because it looks so bad. Fine. Fine. Fucking fine. Let's do it this way. There. Put the rotors in there. Break that. Break this. Get rid of this abomination that I've created, because I can't truly ever allow... Now, when it gets to the end game like it did last time, I will just go crazy. And then I'll make what I need to make and then tear it down, because that was insane. The end game stuff, is so brutal that, yeah, there's no way I'm doing that. Hell no. But for now, sure, why not? Let's make it look good. Okay, so maybe there. That into that. That into that. And now I need another one of these bad boys. Let me get up here, actually. Come on. Here we go. Okay. That light pole's kind of in the way. But it actually, you know, it's in the way, but it really doesn't matter. Well, it might if it's going to do that, but... I just need to make sure this will go into there. Yes, it does. That goes into there. That powers it. This goes into there. And this goes back to making rotors. Did this have a... No, it must not have had, because I don't have one on me. Okay, so now the bottleneck before was this thing was making these faster than the screws could get into it. I think now it's 1-to-1 at least. Yeah, see, the screws are catching up and going way past it. Okay, cool. So that fixed the bottleneck there with this thing just waiting on screws over and over again. So that worked out. And I'll just take the excess screws I have and put them in the screw box, the screw chest, the screw container. The screw container. Which I don't even know which one that is. This one, apparently. Keep a stack on me. Alright, cool. Okay, I think this is... let go of me. This is still going. This, I can tear this down at any time. It's just a simple little one-off thing. I don't even know how much power this has in it. Moderate amount. We'll top it off. It doesn't really matter. I think I've got these both tied into each other, honestly. Yeah, I do. But that uses so little power that it can run for a stupid amount of time on solid biofuel. So I'm not really even worried. Not thinking about that too much. Alright. So yeah, these are still shutting down because they just aren't feeding it into the smelters fast enough. Or the smelters aren't taking it fast enough, I should say. Like, these still hit 100. And they're going as fast as they can. But it's just, it's not enough. It's not fast enough. As fast as it's smelted, another one pops in. The lines aren't moving them fast enough, so I can't overclock them anyways. Just early game issues. And again, I'm not a genius or anything, so I'm not playing the game like a smart person would. I'm just playing it as best I can. That's another thing to keep in mind. Those three in there. 4 hours. Man, you guys are really going to put messages like that in a game that is legitimately meant to go AFK in? As if I've actually been sitting here for 4 hours, because 2 of them I was laying in bed over there. But sure, I appreciate you making me feel bad. Alright. So... right now, I would say that things are definitely in a good state of, you know, being automated. Especially if I have a lot of fuel like this, where I can top things off and then just kind of chill. In the background. 2, 3. There we go. That'll run for a long time. The thing is, it takes 4 of these per minute, no matter what. Even if it's only powering something that requires far less. I wonder if you can underclock them to where the biomass burners won't use as much fuel as it says they're supposed to. I don't know if that's a thing. Wait. Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't actually have a thing to test it. But it did say that you could underclock stuff, and I've never actually tried that, so I wonder if a player could do that to make them more efficient as far as the amount of biofuel that they consume. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I really don't know. But it is a interesting thought. Alright, I wanted to empty those out just a little bit. Rotors are still going. Wish I could clock this guy a little harder, but I mean, I could go snag one from somewhere else, but I'm not gonna bother with it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one for the chainsaw. All right, we only need 5 more of those things. I'm gonna go dump some stuff off. By the time I get back, we should have the stuff for phase 1. And birds are very creepy. That mouth is just disturbing, to say the least. Okay. Oh, I don't actually have a chest for the copper wire stuff, I don't believe. But I want to say that I probably just want to put it up here. Oh, I can't interact with that. I need the jetpack. Alright, fine. For now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Whoa, stop. Oh, wait. There we go. Everything else looks like something I should keep. Well, not the things, but need that. I've been meaning to do that for a long time, and I just keep forgetting. No joke. Like, putting the thing in my hand. Okay, so all this is done for now. You know what? I'll leave it just for the hell of it. But I'm probably not gonna have a lot more wood to put in there for a minute. That's okay. Okay, that goes in there. Alright, let's go grab our 50... I don't even know what they're called. Pieces. Phase 1 things that we need. They look like squares. I'm sure they have a name. Smart plating. Here we go. I don't even know if I need more of those. To be honest. I think I do later on, but not right now. Alright. Here we go. I don't think you have to watch this part, but I'm doing it anyways.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
This is new.
Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better Fix-It future. Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Now, I could be crazy, but when I did this the first time, I don't remember it doing all that up there. I just remember it being a pole that went to the sky. I don't remember all this being built. Now, maybe I was just very unattentive, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and check the videos. Okay, so that unlocks. God, my back is killing me. Okay. Look forward to getting coal power. Yes, coal power is wonderful. When we can almost make it, to be honest with you. This is big. I'm worried about this. I don't know where it's going to be. But anyway, vehicular transport, I'm not crazy worried about unless we need to use the truck station and the tractor in order to get the coal. Basic steel production is also a thing I'm not too awful worried about, but it does open up a whole new can of worms. And yeah, that's not too bad either. I actually think we could go ahead and get this one right now while we're waiting on the steel. So let's just do that. Let's look at tier 4. Gun, Mark 3 conveyor belts. We have to go through steel for that. Advanced steel construction. Yeah, man, all this stuff. I remember all this. Actually, I don't remember power towers. Helps span power lines across greater distances. Additional power connector at the bottom to connect it to other buildings, such as power poles. This power tower variant includes a ladder and platform for improved utility. And the hypertubes. Okay, I remember hypertubes. I am a little intimidated, though, I will admit. But I think that's just a big part of the game, honestly. For now, let's actually... Can we do that one? I don't know that I can. I need a lot of rotors, but I'm actually thinking I can't do this one because of the steel plates. I don't think I have enough of them. Let's select this and see if we can do this one here right at the end of the episode. I don't think I have enough reinforced steel plates, but I could be wrong. Let's go check and see. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Oh, it's iron. It's making these. They're going into here. We do not have enough, unfortunately. Actually, yeah, we do. I bet they're in here. Yep, there's 100 right there. So I can put those back in there. All right, we do have enough. And we've definitely got the other two things. They're just over here in the containers. So we'll grab them, and then boom, just like that, we'll get 3 more carrying spots. And I think we can make the Xeno Basher weapon. Although I haven't been using weapons a whole lot. I just kind of tend to avoid the enemies if I can. Okay, and the copper. God knows we have enough copper. Holy crap, we have a lot of copper. Too much, one might argue, honestly. But it's going in the background, and it's filling up containers, and that's good enough for me, because you never know when you're going to need it. Alright. More spots.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly.
Alright, I might build it later.
The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Whoever they were. I'm not in a big rush to get that built. I normally just run from enemies. When we get the gun, I might use it because the gun was actually really handy and useful for fighting. But I never really was great at melee, so I'm probably going to wait.
Just get back to work.
Okay. Alright, well, that seems like a good stopping point. I'm probably going to AFK for a little while, at least an hour. I don't think I'm going to go AFK for so long that like all my biofuel gets burned from everything, but I'll do it long enough so that, you know, a lot of these containers will get filled up. We'll build a lot of rotors, and we'll backlog some plates and whatnot. Man, look at how much freaking fuel we've got. That's crazy. Of course, these are going to run out eventually right here, as you can see. Which will slow that down a whole lot, and then it'll be stuck waiting on this, and this is going to run out eventually too. So it's, you know, it's going to happen. eventually this is all going to slow down a lot, and I'm going to have to go back to, you know, collecting trees and whatnot. But for now we have an excess of power. Honestly, we probably have too much, or not too much. 135 out of 150. I need all that I have. Let's put it that way. I can't pull back at all at this point. But we have a lot of limestone being made from 2 different things. We got a lot of cable being produced, a lot of wire, and a lot of these copper wire sheets. So, yeah, I'm pretty content with how things are going. I'm not 100% sure if I should be wasting the rotors on this. I mean, I know it's for phase 2, but I kind of think I'm going to need the rotors for the other milestones. You know what? That's actually a good call by me. I'm going to go ahead and stop this, because we needed rotors and metal plates for other milestones currently, and we can worry about phase 2 up there on the top right later. I kind of want to focus more on like unlocking coal power and whatnot. But in order to do that, I'm going to need more of these and more of these. Only got 1 somehow. Go faster, please. Oh, I've got 130 on me though. And I do have a power shard. But unfortunately, if I put it in here, this is still going to be a 1-to-1, because you see these fill up. This is going to hit 12 right when this hits 100%. Actually, not even, it looks like. Yeah, look, there's actually downtime on that. So that's inefficient. And over here, it looks like the issue is... Is it actually the fucking screws? After I combined the screws, is it still the screws? Let's see here. Is it not hitting 50 before this is over? Oh, it is. It's 1-to-1, but just barely enough to where maybe it stops every now and then. I think when this hits 100%, this should hit 50. I hope. It's gonna be like right at it. Oh yeah. So man, even that's a slight inconsistency. It's not bad, but this is probably not actually 4 per minute. It's probably like 3.5 or something. And I hate that this is also not going as fast as it should, but this is because of the iron ingots not coming in fast enough, it seems. Over here they're going in too fast, and over here they're not coming in fast enough. Now if I had a smart splitter, if I could make this a smart splitter, I could have it favor this side and put out more on this side and less on this side, but I don't have that technology at the moment. This is overclocked. It's still not putting them out fast enough, though. I don't know if doing this will make a difference or not. They are closer together. And this is backlogged, so more of them should pour into this. Yeah, I think this just made this a 1-to-1, more or less, right here. Yeah, so that made this a 1-to-1, which speeds this up over here, so that maybe this is closer to a 1-to-1 now. It doesn't seem like it's quite 1-to-1. This should hit 12 before this hits 100. Yeah, it did this time, but I bet it's kind of a little janky. It's probably off by a little bit. Let's see if it hits 12 again this time. I bet it doesn't. Or it might. It might actually be fixed now. 11, 12. Okay, yeah, so this is good now, I think. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. Alright, so this is going to efficiently, as fast as it can go, without being overclocked. This will create the plates. So, slight bottleneck here with the screws, unfortunately. But it's a very small bottleneck, and actually by doing that, I probably just, that's probably going to hold it over for a long time, because it's going to take it a while to eat away at that. So, yeah. And the rods are probably fine too, but I'll drop those in there for the fun of it. Alright, I believe that's good for now. Everything seems like it's fine. to finish the episode, I'll run up here and select the next milestone so I don't forget to do it, and I won't. You know, I kind of want to have it on the screen so at least I know what to look for. So let's do that. So I'm thinking coal power, probably. I got plenty of that. That's being made and that's being made. So that's an AFK thing. These frames I don't have, but they don't take... Yeah, they're super easy to make. But okay, yeah, coal power wins on that one. So that's what we'll focus on. I am going to AFK for quite a while. I don't know why I'm still carrying all these. Man, I could have sworn I built this to get rid of these copper things. Maybe I grabbed them again. Oh, I did. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, long episode, but I am doing a lot between episodes, so I kind of wanted to make the episodes themselves long to make up for that. But for now, just expect a lot of AFK, and when I bring you back in, I can't imagine a whole lot's going to change. We'll just hopefully have the 3 things we need for that milestone for coal power.